Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are back again with a new interesting video based on colors. So for that, you're going to use the library webcolors. Now before going to the library, I'll just tell you that what we are going to do in this video. We are simply going to take the hexa codes of the colors and then we are going to print the names of that color. Okay. And we'll do the vice versa of it also. Okay. By taking the name and printing the hexa codes, we are going to do that also. So for that, we are going to use a library present in Python that is known as webcolors. Okay, so it is a library in Python, okay, that is used to work with the web color names, okay, and with their corresponding RGB values also. So what happens in this library? There are several methods present which we can use to convert to hexacodes to name or name to hexacodes or hexacode to RGB names. Okay, so for that, first of all, we have to import means install this library. So for installing, you can just simply write pip install and web colors. Let's execute the cell. Okay, now you can see I have already installed it. So requirement already satisfied. In your case, it might take some collecting. It will collect some more libraries and modules. Okay, and then it will install it. Now let's come to the code. So as we already installed the web colors library, so what we have to do now, we have to import the particular function for that. So we are not going to import all the functions because we need to convert only hexa codes to the name color names. So we are just going to import that method only. So from web colors import, we are importing a particular method. So for that, this is the way you have to write the library name. From the library name, we want to import that particular method. So hex underscore to underscore name is our method name. Okay. Now we are going to use this codes on our regular basis, means for again and again. So that's why I'm just creating a function for that. Okay. So as you can see, for creating the function, I have just simply taken def and I've taken a function name color underscore code underscore to underscore name. Okay, and then I'm taking the color code as our parameter. Okay, then I have used a try and accept block. Now why I have used the try and accept block? Because see, whenever we take the input for the hexa code, it will be in a hexa form, and hexa form starts with the hash symbol. Okay, so if the user will not provide it in hash, then it will throw you a value error. So each time see that error, okay, that big message of that value error. So instead of that, we are just try means using the try and the accept block, and using the try and accept, we are just return none. So for each word for wrong hexacode values, we'll get a none. Okay, we'll get return as none. So we will no need to just look out that whole error message. So for that, we have used the try and accept here. Okay, now in the try, you can see I am taking an object color underscore name. I'm creating a name, okay, variable you can say, and then I'm just using my method hex underscore to underscore name, and I'm just giving this color code over here, okay, and then I'm returning this color name. So using this method, I'll provide the color code, and then I'll get my color name. Then I'm handling the value error, okay, and I'm returning none for that. Now coming out of the function, I'm taking the input for the color code using the input function. Then I'm again taking a new variable result underscore name. In that, I'm calling my function with the color code argument, which I am taking the input in the color code here that I'll provide here, and then I'm just printing the result name. Now let's just do what? Let's just execute the code. Okay, so now I don't know much about the hexa codes because I just directly use the names when I do some web development thing. But I know for white it is 6 Fs. Okay, so this is white. Then for red, so you see that how I write the hexa code and it just give me the name. Now for red, I think it is double F 4 zeros. So it is red. Okay. Now this is also difficult because most of the people don't know the hexa names of the colors, hexa codes of the colors. Okay, and I am also in that category. So for the person like me who don't know the hexa code, who just directly like to use the colors names, so for them there is one more code, okay, in which you will write the name and you will get the hexa code of that color. Okay, so for that same process is there, only the method will be changed. So from web colors there is a method name underscore to hex. means it will take the name and give you the hexacode of that color. Okay, so for that we have created a function color underscore name to code. Okay, underscore to underscore code, and now we are taking the parameter as color underscore name. Then again same process, try and accept for the same thing. Now we are taking the color code. Okay, we want to return the color code, and we are using the name underscore to underscore hex, and that will going to give the color name. Okay, and we are storing it in color code, and we are returning the color code, and we are just handling the value error and returning none for a wrong value. Okay, for a wrong input, if we will give some wrong input, then we are taking uh, the input. So for that we have used the input function, prompting a message enter color name, storing it in color name, again taking us a different variable to call the function, and we will call the function directly. Okay, now we have put the color name in which we are taking the input as an argument, we are giving that in our function. Okay, now let's just execute it, and let's just give brown. Okay, so for brown the hexacode is this. So I'll do what? I'll just come over here. I'll just write. Okay, so you can recheck it also. Okay, it's no need to recheck. I just show you that yeah, this is correct. Okay, then for purple you can see this is the color. So whatever color you want, suppose for yellow, so now you will can easily get your hexacodes. Okay, just by this piece of code. So yeah, that's all for this video. So thanks for watching the video. Okay, we'll see you in the next video.